We told you earlier that we'll be getting you a special conversation with Shivlal Yadav. My colleague Shivani Gupta now joins us. Shivani, over to you.
Thanks a lot, Pierre. He's the man of the moment. Shivlal Yadav, all set to take charge of the BCCI as the interim president today. Following the Supreme Court's order, Yadav is travelling to Mumbai later to take charge of all non-IPL affairs of the BCCI. Remember, last month the Apex Court had asked N. Srinivasan to step aside while the Mudgal panel reporters heard and argued. And the SC had appointed Vice President Shivlal Yadav to take care of all BCCI matters. Yadav will have his task cut out with several issues that will be key while this case is heard. First and foremost, how much involvement displaced President N. Srinivasan will have in ICC matters. A reading of the order suggests representing the BCCI at the ICC would be a function of the President and therefore should fall to Yadav. But could the BCCI appoint Srinivasan to represent instead of him? To answer that and some more questions, Shivlal Yadav joins us live and exclusive for a first conversation since becoming the interim president of the BCCI. Mr. Yadav, thanks a lot for joining us. You're going to be traveling to Hyderabad very shortly. Also joining us is our consulting editor, Boria Majumdar from Kolkata. Mr. Yadav, if I can come to you first, as you approach your job today, travel to Mumbai a little later, what are your thoughts about the kind of responsibility that has been entrusted in you?
Well, the responsibility is very high because since I am there only for 5 months, the situation is not so good as one would expect. But since I have been given the responsibility, I have to accept the challenge and go look forward to see that Indian cricket doesn't get further beating.
Right, Indian cricket doesn't get further beating. That's a very important responsibility, Mr. Yadav. What is it that you would first approach to do in your job as the BCCI interim president? What is priority for you right now?
Well, basically to see get the fans back, to get the confidence of the cricket fans back, and make sure that we develop our infrastructure like NCA back on coaching panel, because last few years we have not been coaching at Bangalore. So under 16, under 19, I would like to concentrate more on cricketing matters which have been lacking in the past couple of years.
All right, you're saying you want to concentrate on cricketing matters, but something tells me, sir, you'll be very busy looking at other matters first, at least till this case is being heard. Before I toss to my colleague Boria Majumdar, who has a few questions to you, many people are saying you looked at someone close to N. Srinivasan and therefore perhaps not the best man for this job, given the circumstances right now. What would you have to say?
Well, in BCCI, everybody is a friend of mine. I have been there for last 6-7 years as vice president, and you develop good rapport with each individual. So you can't really say that I am a Srinivasan's man or I am XYZ's man. I will take my decisions as and when cricketing nature is required.
All right, you're saying you're your own man and you'll take your own decisions.